Have you ever pondered why Mars, our celestial neighbor, captivates our imagination so much? Mars, the fourth planet from our sun, has always been a source of intrigue and mystery. Its crimson hue, visible even to the naked eye, has earned it the moniker, the Red Planet. Throughout history, Mars has held a special place in our collective consciousness. Ancient civilizations, from the Greeks and Romans to the Egyptians, revered it as a god of war, its fiery color symbolic of blood and conflict. In more recent times, it has been the muse for countless science fiction stories, the setting for epic tales of exploration and survival. Its allure lies not just in its intriguing past, but also in its potential for future exploration. Could it harbor life? Could it be a potential new home for humanity? These are the questions that continue to fuel our fascination with Mars. So, how did we start to unravel the mysteries of this red planet? The story of Mars begins with ancient observers. Long before the advent of telescopes, Mars caught the eye of our ancestors. Visible to the naked eye, it stood out with its distinct red hue, a color often associated with blood, fire, and warfare. To the ancient Egyptians, it was Her-Desher, the Red One. The Greeks named it Ares, after their god of war, fascinated by its fiery presence in the night sky. This theme continued with the Romans, who named it Mars after their own god of war. Ancient astronomers tracked its movement, noting its retrograde motion when Mars appeared to move backward in the sky. This baffled them, fueling a multitude of myths and legends. But it wasn't until the invention of the telescope that we could take a closer look at the red planet. The early beliefs about Mars, its color, and its name's origin have shaped our fascination with this celestial body. But our understanding of Mars was about to take a giant leap forward. Enter the age of telescopes, a pivotal era in our understanding of Mars. The invention of the telescope in the early 17th century marked a significant turning point in our celestial curiosity. Suddenly, the stars and planets were not just distant pinpricks of light, but tangible worlds waiting to be discovered. Among them, Mars, the red planet, drew particular attention. One of the first astronomers to turn his telescope towards Mars was Galileo Galilei. Although his observations were rudimentary, they marked the beginning of a quest to understand this fascinating planet. Galileo's work laid the groundwork for astronomers like Christian Huygens, who, in the late 17th century, sketched the first detailed map of Mars, revealing its polar ice caps for the first time. However, it was in the 19th century that telescopes brought about a controversial chapter in Mars's history. Italian astronomer Giovanni Schiaparelli reported seeing canali or channels on Mars. This innocent observation was mistranslated into English as canals, suggesting the presence of intelligent life on Mars. This sparked a wave of speculation and excitement, with many people firmly believing in a Martian civilization. Even as the 20th century rolled in, the canals controversy raged on. It wasn't until the mid-20th century, with the advent of more powerful telescopes and space probes, that the myth was finally debunked. The canals were, in fact, optical illusions, and Mars was not the bustling alien metropolis many had imagined. Despite this, the age of telescopes had a profound impact on our understanding of Mars. It opened our eyes to the planet's physical characteristics, from its polar ice caps to its rocky, desert-like terrain. It gave us a closer look at our celestial neighbor, fueling our curiosity and setting the stage for the space age that was soon to follow. Indeed, the era of telescopes gave us a closer look at Mars, but our curiosity was far from satisfied. The red planet still had many secrets to reveal, and we were just getting started on our journey to uncover them. With the dawn of the space age, Mars was no longer a distant, blurry object. It was now within our reach. This new era of exploration was marked by a series of ambitious missions, each striving to uncover more about the elusive red planet. The United States led the charge with the Mariner program, launching a series of robotic interplanetary probes to explore Mars. Mariner 4 was the first successful mission, sending back 21 close-up images of the Martian surface in 1965. While these images were far from the lush Martian landscapes of science fiction, they were the first detailed views of another planet from space. The stark, cratered landscape was more similar to our moon than Earth. Not long after, the Viking program took the exploration a step further. In 1976, Viking 1 and Viking 2 landed on Mars, becoming the first successful Mars landers. They didn't find little green men or ancient ruins, but they did provide invaluable data about the Martian environment. Viking's findings painted a picture of a harsh, inhospitable world. The Martian atmosphere was found to be very thin, composed mostly of carbon dioxide with traces of nitrogen and argon. It had only 1% the pressure of Earth's atmosphere at sea level, making it incapable of supporting human life as we know it. The landers also searched for signs of life, specifically microorganisms in the Martian soil, however the results were inconclusive. While some experiments suggested the possibility of microbial life, others found no evidence of biological activity. The question of life on Mars remained unanswered, and so the space age had brought Mars from a point of light in the sky to a world of its own, with a unique history and environment. The detailed images and data gathered by these early missions laid the groundwork for future exploration. The space age brought Mars into focus, but the best was yet to come. The stage was set for a new era of Mars exploration, one that we are still living in today. The mysteries of Mars were starting to unravel, but there was still so much left to discover. In the recent decades, our exploration of Mars has truly taken off. Mars, the fourth planet from the Sun, has become the stage for some of the most ambitious space missions in human history. The 21st century has seen a series of robotic emissaries sent to unravel the red planet's secrets, each mission pushing the boundaries of our knowledge and technology. Consider the Mars rovers. Spirit and Opportunity, the trailblazing twins, roved the Martian surface for years beyond their original mission, uncovering evidence of past water activity. Then came Curiosity, the car-sized mobile laboratory, still operational today, whose findings have suggested that Mars was once capable of supporting microbial life. And let's not forget Perseverance, the latest in the lineage, currently seeking signs of ancient life and collecting samples for future return to Earth. Alongside these rovers, we've had eyes in the Martian sky. The Mars Reconnaissance Orbiter, circling the planet since 2006, has provided us with detailed images of the Martian surface, revealing features as small as a dinner table. Its observations have confirmed the presence of liquid water on the Martian surface during the planet's warmer months, a groundbreaking discovery. But it's not just about rovers and orbiters. The InSight lander, for instance, is currently delving beneath the Martian surface, studying the planet's interior structure and seismic activity. It's like giving Mars a checkup, learning about its vital signs to understand its past, present, and future. Each mission, each discovery, brings us closer to answering the tantalizing questions. Was Mars once home to life? Could it be a home for us in the future? The evidence of water, the potential for past life, these are pieces of a puzzle we're still putting together. These missions have transformed our understanding of Mars, but the journey of discovery is far from over. As we continue to explore, we are not just unlocking the secrets of Mars, but also shedding light on the mysteries of our own planet, and perhaps our place in the cosmos. Today, Mars continues to captivate us, more than ever. The red planet's allure has only grown with time and technological advancement, pushing us to probe its secrets deeper, using cutting-edge space probes and rovers. Our most recent visitor to Mars is the Perseverance rover, a mobile science lab brimming with tools and instruments. Since its landing in February of 2021, it's been busy studying the Jezero crater, a place once believed to have been a lake billions of years ago. The rover's primary mission is to seek signs of ancient life and collect rock and soil samples that might one day return to Earth. But our ambitions don't stop at rovers. Plans are already underway for the first manned mission to Mars, with several space agencies and private companies gearing up for this monumental journey. Imagine, if you will, the first human footprints on Martian soil, a moment that will surely redefine our place in the cosmos. These human missions aim to establish a sustainable outpost on Mars, a stepping stone for further space exploration. They also seek to answer one of the most profound questions. Could we one day call Mars home? The implications of these missions are enormous, not just for science, but for our understanding of life itself. If we find evidence of past or present life on Mars, it would suggest that life is not unique to Earth but possibly a common occurrence in the universe. It could redefine our understanding of life's existence and its potential to thrive in the harshest of conditions. As we stand on the precipice of a new era of exploration, we are reminded of how far we've come and how much further we have yet to go. Mars, the enigmatic neighbor that has enthralled us for centuries, continues to beckon us, promising to reveal more of its secrets with each passing mission. As we continue to explore Mars, who knows what secrets we might uncover next? So, from ancient observers to modern rovers, our understanding of Mars has come a long way. From the moment our ancestors first gazed upon the red planet, Mars has been a source of endless fascination. The dawn of telescopes brought us closer than ever before, revealing this distant world in unprecedented detail. Then came the space age, propelling us beyond the confines of our own world, and taking us to the very doorstep of Mars. Today's modern rovers and orbiters have deepened our understanding, unearthing evidence of water and giving us tantalizing glimpses into what Mars might have once been. As for the future, it's as bright as a Martian sunrise. With plans for human missions and continued robotic exploration, we are on the cusp of a new age of discovery. As we gaze upon the red dot in our night sky, we are reminded that Mars, our intriguing neighbor, still holds many mysteries waiting to be uncovered.